So you guys have just entered. As you do, this lady starts speaking. She has a soothing, almost motherly voice, but it's sharp and disciplinary. You have made it through the gates that have been closed for many, many years. You have slain some of, well, my men, but that's what they're here for anyways. But look around. Do you think this is all we have? You have entered into my home. Do you expect to leave alive?
I expect one of us will die.
I just take a couple of steps forward past the guards.
They stand but kind of surround.
I walk to the center of the
You
open
approach as if you have no wit at all.
I'm gonna walk into.
Who are you, stranger?
I'm gonna go through the gate. There we go. The whole
really
ginger
wanna do
left in the
this.
gate.
I am Rohan, the man that slayed your not man, and I described the symbol from the not man.
My not men, you say. Yes, those foul creatures, they don't bear enough, well, intelligence. So, good on you. You may have killed him.
And
Do you see any not men here?
entire dwarf camp and killed every single guard there.
Do you think you could
And
kill
now I'm here to challenge King Bear.
King Bear? Now that's a name I haven't heard in, oh, what is it now? And she elbows the guy in behind him. 50? 60 years? What is it you want with King Bear, as you say?
To see who's strongest. That's all I care about
You-
is the next challenge. And obviously, not been able to supply me with any kind of challenge yet.
You must be very dense. No one has defeated Red Claw in, well, longer than he's heard that name. So as you step forward, Kenshin and Edward, you guys are kind of not like violently, but definitely forcefully moved out as the other members of the camp begin to form almost an arena. Rohan, you see the large man standing behind kind of approach and stand on the other side of the ring. Kenshin, Rohan has just stepped into a ring where about 25 of these rebels are surrounding him and the giant. The lady is standing back near the tents, and she still has a good 5 or so guards, and there's still another 10 or so guards up on the gate, kind of where you and Edward are standing or out on the side.
Rohan, remember, we take him back alive to pay for his crimes.
They
that
all
should
start.
add an extra challenge to your sport.
Sounds like you're trying to aid. A little bit.
Yeah.
Roll plus blonde with Rohan, please.
That's a +1 for me.
What am I doing?
I'm rolling plus bond.
He's trying to give you a bonus.
Okay. Gotcha.
6 plus 1, right?
Well,
I
this
have-
is part of
I
this
have
is
a
involving.
bond with him.
Yeah.
I don't know how many he's got.
It
towards
only
me.
it only counts for bonds I have with you.
Okay.
We went over this before, but this definitely goes towards conquest. So I get to use my special move.
So, Kenshin, as you call that out, 5 of these guards kind of come and stand around you, separating you from Edward and kind of pushing you into the corner of the camp, fairly close to the southeastern watchtower. You can see 2 of them have spears, the other 2 have the clubs and shields. They've kind of pushed you past Edward, yeah, and over into the corner.
Okay.
Edward, you're still surrounded by a few of these guards as you hear Kenshin and Rohan kind of being manly men. What would you like to do?
They're all being sort of friendly right now. They're not trying to kill me.
They're not
Right,
friendly.
at
They are on guard. Just
Yeah, but they're not actively trying to stab me.
no. They
Correct.
all have basically
Okay.
they're standing in the on guard with their weapons on their side, basically watching and listening to what you do and also what the lady might say.
Kick his ass, you overgrown meatbag. And I'm just gonna sit on the ground. I'm just gonna sit here and rest.
Just sit and just like.
I'm just gonna sit and just kind of just wait. Tell them to
They-
move a
they
little bit so I
start-
can watch the fight.
To sing this song in a foreign language. It's basically a chant of sorts. You hear Red Claw, and then different words, and then Red Claw, ha ha ha. Red Claw, Red Claw, ha ha. It's a chant, and he starts. Basically strappens these bear claws down. It is me, King Bear, as you say. Little one, today I will feast on your eyes.
May try. And I just full out sprint towards him.
He starts
No
sprinting
word
at you.
Start or anything. Cool.
Hack and slash.
When we get within about 6 feet of each other, and we're both at full sprint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Football tackle. And I'm
Get
a
spear.
soccer tackle.
Okay.
And
Oh,
just take him
sliding
out.
Take out his legs.
Yeah, I want to try to like, basically break an ankle and make him hit the ground.
When he comes charging at you, you see he has about 2 feet on you.
That's fine. The higher up he is, the farther he's got to fall.
Hack and slash, please.
Strength?
Yes.
Do it. Murder
Damage?
him.
So you crack him in the ankle, and he trips and he kind of stumbles, but he turns around and he's coming to hit you in the back of the head with one of the bracers.
I wanted to pop up as I make contact, so to
Okay.
be able to turn.
He's charging at you to punch.
What arm?
His right.
Okay. So it's going to be coming this way from my left. I'd like to duck and dodge left, and since he's taller than me, it's going to be having to come down so I can basically sidestep, and I want to take and just solar plex, just right, like almost come around him and like start kidney punching him.
Okay. So it sounds like you want to defy danger, dexterity,
yeah.
and then roll your hack and slash. So
bang.
as he comes through, he doesn't actually hit you. He grabs you and puts you in a bear lock, and you are not able to move. You start to hear the
Am I
breath
facing
coming
or
out.
am I away?
You're facing away from him. Both your arms are pinned to your side, and he starts to dig the claws into your side. Please roll 2d10 plus 5 and take the highest
Oh,
damage.
Jesus.
And that is with 3 piercing.
Take the highest
2d10
in.
2d10 plus 5. The claws are about
Oh shit.
No.
4
You
inches.
take highest of the
You
two.
only take 10.
Yeah,
Armor class of 3.
piercing. So you take the
Well,
full
I have
10.
an armor.
The claws
that's
are
piercing?
full 3. Yeah, it's full bear claws, and it's digging into your ribs.
He's just digging him in
And
like
he is
this,
trying to
right?
squeeze the life out of you.
okay.
Kenshin, you hear the crowd just cheer, and you probably can see that this huge looming beast of a man has Rohan in his grips. He has his arms turned in, and he's digging in these claws into his side. You start to see red kind of pour down the side of Rohan, but Rohan's like, I'm ready.
Laughing. Oh, I'm enjoying the shit out
How
of
much health do you have left, Ginger? This is what
it. I'm less than half.
Okay, well that's not too bad. You've been worse.
Yeah.
Not much, but you've been worse.
Yeah.
The lady kind of laughs. Little one, remember, forfeit is always an option. It is no bad thing to be defeated by Red Claw.
As soon as she starts yapping, I just ignore him and I just do a reverse heel kick to fight dirty and heal him in the balls to get him to.
Yep, you might do that, but first we're seeing what Kenshin does.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
I am going to. Rohan got into the circle first, so I am going to. Even surrounded by these guards, I'm just going to simply sit on the ground and wait.
Yeah, that's fine.
Edward,
Perfectly fine.
Rohan
what
is
am I
starting to
doing?
look just a little paler. He doesn't look angry or hurt. He's just losing a little bit of coloring in his face as he's in this bear hold. What would you like to do?
I don't know. The guy's an asshole.
It might be your only chance of surviving this at all. Just so you know.
You challenged him.
Actually, I challenged him, and
First.
that's still active. So
Right.
I'm simply biding my time.
I have my reasons, so I'm just gonna sit. I'm just gonna keep sitting.
Okay. Rohan, his arm is like getting bigger and bigger as it's getting a little bit harder to breathe. You say you want to kick him in the balls?
Oh, I want to swing my foot backwards since he's hugging me from behind, right?
As you
And just-
swing backwards, you hear and the squeezing continues.
Really?
He has
A
no
full
dick or balls.
Heel to the balls. Does nothing.
When you go back, you feel like you hit hip bone. You don't feel any tender underloins.
So I then yell out, "Oh, so I was right. You are a woman."
He kind of grunts and squeezes you even tighter.
It's fine.
Roll another 1d4 of damage as he digs the claws even deeper.
So with my armor class of 3.
It's still the 3 piercing claws.
Okay.
Wow.
He is... Yeah. The lady starts saying, are none of you gonna help your friend? He's clearly about to die in the ring.
Hold on, that was... Did that do any damage, though?
It didn't seem to.
Edward,
Yes.
I appear to
Must
be.
we?
I appear to be a bit unwrought here. Could you give me a boost? I have to go handle the real Red Claw.
Must I blow up more people?
Why would you not?
Well, I was actually wanting you to throw some healing at me if you can.
Yeah, I'm like,
I
throw a
can't.
fireball at Kenshin. Perfect idea.
I can't. It's a touch.
Oh, well then I'll just make my way over to you.
Don't you have a healing potion?
As you try to move past, the guards kind of stand shoulder to shoulder and don't.
Oh,
don't
actually I
move.
do. You are correct, Spoon.
You should have a healing potion
Yes.
and antitoxins, by the way.
Yes.
Rohan,
I
the
would
Red
do-
Claw is like, kind of laughs and throws you out of his grasp. This is not the fight I want. Come on, little one, show me what you got.
How far away am I?
He's only a couple feet.
He threw
He's
you
kind
down
of
on the
taken a
ground.
wrestler position now.
Would I have
Fight
enough
him hand to
time
hand.
off one of my healing potions real fast and then continue the fight? Or would that not quick enough?
I'm sure you could probably get it down, but he would be on you before you could do anything else, I would assume.
What's the
It sounds.
dice effect?
I believe.
You get back 10. You get back 10. hit
I get back
points.
10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna do it no matter if he's able to hit me or not.
He sees you pull out the bottle and he kind of smiles. Yes, let's make this fight last a little bit longer, little one.
That's fine. I'm down for that. Alright, so I've got one healing potion that gives me plus 10.
He roars to the crowd and he sounds almost like exactly like a bear. They all start cheering, "Red Claw, Red Claw, Red Claw."
Okay.
He's doing kind of the circle around you. He's got his arms out, these claws just dripping with your blood. He's just kind of grinning. Looks like he wants to give you another hug.
Trying to think how I want to do this real quick.
You should steal his gauntlet.
They're strapped to him pretty tightly, right? You said
Just-
you
they're
were actually
almost-
that down.
Yeah, they
Oh,
seem to be
okay.
strapped down in the exact same fashion yours are.
Still wearing the bear head
Yeah.
mask, right?
Yep. It's framed
You
so
could've
that
had him and just-
the two fangs are sticking out kind of over his,
Right,
his head,
the rest of it comes
and it's
down
going down.
his head, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that
it
slam it
kind
in
of
his
forms a
chest.
small like cape thing on the top of his back.
Alright, so I want to make a juke left, then juke back to the center and try to come up. Since he's kind of like crouched a little bit, his one leg's forward,
Mhm.
I want to step off of that knee, grab the hat and flip it down and like force the spikes like into his clavicle, collarbone area from
Okay.
the teeth. And that way I can blind him and have an advantage.
That sounds like hack and slash.
Strength?
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck
there you
you.
Roll your damage.
This is my second attack on him,
Okay.
so I would get an additional plus 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
go. There you go. Yeah. Smash him.
There's that, and then 9
What kind of
damage.
fangs were on that damn helmet? 9 damage from those things.
And he,
It's not the size of the fang, it's how much pressure you put behind it.
It
but
digs.
blinded.
Yeah, it digs in, it gets pinned, and so he has to take a few moments to kind of try to get this thing off his face. Kenshin, the guards are starting to kind of tease you a little bit, stupid fauna.
Do I see? I need to discern realities before I make my next move.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I need to see if Red Claw is bleeding. From
As he kind of is wandering around trying to take this thing off his face, you do see a couple droplets of blood coming down from where the claws had gone in.
Do the claws come straight out, or do they curve?
They're a little bit curved.
So, as he's doing this, would he do damage to himself?
Well, no, because the claws are on top, so he's grabbing
Okay.
Like,
like
this.
this.
Okay,
Pulling
I'm
it
just
underneath.
wanting to know like how hard of a curve are
No.
they, is all. So,
No, I think he's warned them long enough he knows not to scratch himself in the face.
hey, he may be panicking. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm like I said, I'm done with this particular. Yeah. I'm gonna actually break free from these guys, and by break free, I mean I'm going to kill them.
Okay.
They are mocking me, and well, that's just not gonna do.
Hack and slash with these guys. These guys right here.
Multi-target attack.
Yeah. He's able to swing his sword.
No.
Oh, man. That would be the stupidest thing. The stupidest way to end. Oh, man.
Roll your damage.
Oh, jeez.
And that's at +2.
So you come through and you actually cut the leg off of one, and you cut the other two completely in half. Their forms just kind of flopping over, the last gurgles of breath choking out of their lungs. And you have...
I am forceful and messy.
Yeah. You have a sight, too, where the rest of the rebels are standing around the arena. You have a few seconds before the rest of the guard's going to kind of notice what you've just done.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to kind of, like Hong Kong action cinema style move, and like literally just sprinting across this way. I'm going to hit the back of like one of these guards that's forming this arena.
Up here with this.
I'm going to hit the back of one of these guards that's forming this arena, and my intent is to land over here and directly handle Miss Lippy Pants over here.
Somebody please kill the bitch.
Okay. So go ahead and if you're trying to jump over, somebody do a defy danger dexterity, please. And I don't know why, but my Chrome Roll20 has completely crashed at this point. So
We can wait.
give me a quick moment.
That's a 9.
One moment as it reloads here.
No problem.
I'm doing something. Oh, there's 2 stiltzes. Oh, well.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of awkward. You got an extended box there, buddy.
Whatever.
I'm gonna refresh mine real quick.
Yeah, me too.
Weird things are occurring.
Alright, that's better.
Yeah, that. Now I just see your icon, not your. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, should hopefully be better. So as you are jumping over, you see she kind of brings her shield up and clicks it on. And as she does this, Kenshin, a few like bowls and plates and swords kind of get sucked into her sword, and you feel your sword being pulled out of your hands. What do you do?
Well, at that point, I'm going to just roll to the ground to keep my sword within my grasp. So I'm gonna.
So you get down there, and you can tell, like, if you do not keep both hands and all of your strength on this sword, you are going to lose it. It is being drawn to her shield.
That's fine.
Edward,
Oh, man.
you just saw this flash of silks and steel kind of cut through a whole bunch of guards, jump over the back of another one before landing behind the arena where you can't quite see anyone else. What would you like to do?
Nobody wants to murder me yet?
Not yet.
Yet.
I
You
didn't
haven't heard any
fail
orders.
Any of my.
No, I
Sorry.
don't think you've failed any of them yet.
I haven't failed any hack and slash with strength, right?
No.
Oh,
Okay,
that I've
because
seen.
I forgot I have a +1 on my hack
Um,
and slash strength.
Well, I do believe my companions can handle the fights. So I'm going to...
Open a book and just sit and read again.
I'm going to sit here and build a tiny rock golem and try to give it life.
So, Kenshin, one thing, as you were killing the other bandits, you felt a little bit of weakness come through as you were causing your damage. And as you did, your veins appeared to get a little bit blacker in color.
I drank an antitoxin.
Never mind. That didn't even happen. Did you say that? I can't...
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
drank
Yeah,
the
sure I
health
did.
potion. You didn't drink the antitoxin yet.
No,
Oh,
I took
did
a
I
health
not?
potion.
It was implied, but you
Oh,
didn't actually
sorry.
say it.
Okay. I had meant to drink both of them while
Okay.
I was just being watched.
He had it all planned out. He's gonna draw the metal out of your body and shit.
Rohan, he rips the bear face off his own face.
While he was like trying to mess with that, I wanted to get around behind him.
Should have pantsed him.
Okay.
So that way he's not 100% sure where I'm at.
Go ahead and just roll your damage. One free shot.
Okay. And this is just, I'm gonna like rabbit punch his kidneys.
Okay.
Just wail on his spine.
Yeah. And so then this will be a standard hack slash, and then the next attack would be scent of blood.
Mm-hmm.
I think, right? Because we just determined it's every other.
Yep.
Yes.
Bippity bippity bip. I give you life.
Get fucked on.
Remember, we need him alive.
He
Well,
kind of
paralyzed
gets
is
down on one knee.
Yeah, I know.
He's breathing fairly hard. The area you're punching him is just getting purple and just darker and darker. Lady Anne,
You're gonna
Little
piss
one.
blood.
that seems to be a little stronger.
As soon as he starts talking, I just start yelling obscenities at him, trying to speak over him because I don't want any interference in this fight.
She
Make it
doesn't
as loud as possible.
She doesn't seem to hear him. Her focus is directly on you. A few guards kind of come and surround her, and their spears appear to be made out of wood, sharpened wood like you saw outside. And she's just standing there with her shield, Kenshin, and you can see it's just pulling. Like, you start to see the spokes from the tents kind of being ripped out and pulled and cladding on the front of her shield. Shield's
Good.
starting to get a whole bunch of metallic objects on it.
Good for her shield. She's yeah.
It's starting to kind of drag you across the ground as you hold on to your sword.
Oh man, if it was me, I'd just jump and just.
That is actually perfect. I'm going to use my strength, and I'm gonna spin myself around with my sword, and then just let myself and my sword be pulled towards her, kind of in like the flying, like crouching tiger, hidden dragon,
Just spiral.
bamboo fight kind of sword lunge.
Okay.
Let her own defense. So,
Here
do a
comes
hack
180
slash
pounds of man meat right in your direction. Strength.
Flying man missile.
That's a lot of nuts.
So what do you? Which do you
Strength.
want? Do you want just a hack and slash or a strength to fight danger?
Just roll strength. Yep. By danger.
Boom.
All right.
Coming
Roll your
right
damage.
at ya. It just goes straight through the shield.
And this is
You never saw it
plus
coming.
2.
9.
It knocks her shield out of her hand, and as it
and
does,
it's piercing and forceful and messy.
yeah.
It's going straight through the shield.
It doesn't go straight through the shield, but it knocks it out of her hand and goes through. And as you come into her with the brunt of your body weight, you hear the crack of ribs, and she spits blood, and she gets knocked back into the tent. The 3 guards that were around her immediately rush in front of the flap of the tent, and they have their spears ready. Kenshin, Edward, the guards around you have now turned around, and they all have their spears up, their swords out, and they're starting to kind of approach you like, okay, appears you guys are not playing friendly. Do you want to make a move now, old young man wizard?
Old thing.
I'm
You
building a
strange-
golem. Why do people want me to attack?
You're with the rest of these guys, right? You came in the same
Go
door.
invisible.
Oh, that's right. I could do that.
Sorry, I didn't say anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah, sure. I'll go invisible.
Cast a spell.
Nope.
First time you missed. What do you pick?
I'll draw more attention to myself.
Look at stealth.
See, here's the thing. You do go invisible. So I'm
Oh,
trying.
I didn't know I actually made the thing. I didn't know I made the roll.
On 7 to 9, it's still a success with.
Oh, I didn't know that. We hadn't done that before, so I didn't think about it. Because last time I failed it, I just, forgot the spell and never went invisible.
It says on a 7 to 9, the spell is cast, but you must choose one.
Yeah.
So don't choose the bring more on yourself.
I'm just gonna say
Well,
you didn't say that. It's okay.
Yeah, but when I rolled it before, I always forgot the spell and never went invisible.
Well, yeah.
I
never made whatever
below a 7. You rolled below a 7 last time.
No, it's just last time we never succeeded unless I went above a 10. Okay, well, I'm invisible, then I'm just gonna forget how to do invisibility and just be invisible.
Okay, and where do you move?
I'm just gonna move off over. I'm gonna run off over here by these tents.
They all kind of freak out a little bit. They have no idea what's going on. They start to patrol around. There's 5 guards that are kind of going around the outskirts of the wall looking for a, I don't know, strange huddled mess of a wizard. Rohan.
I think you just teleported.
Redclaw is on his knee and breathing hard.
Okay. On his knee, facing away from me, breathing hard.
If you have to kill him, save the head. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just.
At least knock him out.
Like
karate chop the back of his neck and just. And he's out.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is I just want to come up and punch right at the base of his skull.
Okay. He's not going to give you a free shot, so.
I'll fight it. That's fine.
Punch his own claw into his neck as he tries to block it.
Well, you said he's facing away from me, right? But
he is, but he's kind of.
He's paying attention now. He's
okay.
Oh yeah. It doesn't matter if he tries to block or not.
I have no doubts in you, my friend.
Okay. So there's that, and then hold on. The D4 on top of that.
Okay, he's dead.
So
you have complete control over his body. What do you want to do?
I'm breaking the neck.
He's alive.
But leaving him alive?
You're
a bastard.
The bone cracks through the back of his neck, and the bone is huge. He just spits blood all over the front of your face, down your mouth, and down as his neck turns around. His body's still facing this way, his head facing behind him, and slumps down
I just
to the floor.
Laugh. With the blood just drenched over me.
There's about 15 of the rebels that immediately flee out the front gate. There's about 10 that immediately drop to their knee in the arena and just kind of sit, waiting, pondering. Kenshin,
I would like to bellow, "This is mine now."
And here's where
Kenshin, you hear what sounds like the victorious yell of your compadre, the sound of scattering feet behind you, and 3 guards that, well, they know their only job is to protect the lady, but they also just had the biggest badass they'd ever seen slaughtered by one of your friends, so they're kind of waiting to see what you're gonna do.
I give them the option of stepping aside.
Do you say anything to him?
Yeah, I lower my sword and kind of motion away. The lady's coming with me.
Two of them flee. The other one, kind of still shaking. You could tell she appears to have some kind of hold on him where he knows the fate of leaving is worse than whatever fate you can give him.
Well, he'd like to think that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut him down.
Unfortunately, he's been castrated.
So he's going to try to plunge his
gold cock rings on.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get to those. Don't worry.
So, hack and slash to get past and do your thing.
That's what I'm doing. Thanks, Hawk.
So you can either dodge out the way out of the spear and do half your damage, or you can take the full brunt of the spear but cause your full damage.
I'll just do half my damage. I don't feel that I need that
It's more of a
plus 2.
slap with a sword.
That plus
get
2
out.
cut in half, so 3.
You actually end up slicing one of his hands. Like, as he comes through to come through, you cut one of his hands that was holding the spear off. He grabs a dagger out immediately and starts holding it with his one hand. Luckily, he seems to be ambidextrous because his left hand seems to be just as strong. Edward, the 5 guards that were originally around you appear to be oblivious to what's going on. They are still searching. Really, there's nothing... no one else in here. It's either the guards have fleed, or they are now on bended knee facing the arena. What would you like to do?
Fucking do it.
Whose adventure is this? This is Hawks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he gets first choice at loot.
Well,
I can't go
technically,
around
it's...
looting.
This one was not a rumor that was placed. This was based off of what had
Well, then I'm
happened
gonna
before.
loot the shit out of everything. I'm gonna go around looting. I'm gonna go
Okay.
through all these tents.
So
and loot
you're...
shit and-
I mean, your invisibility doesn't completely deafen out your footsteps.
That's okay.
And the...
I don't
Okay.
care.
Do you want to try to stealth, or are you just...
Nah. Just gonna loot. Just kind of walking. I can't turn the invisibility off. I forgot how, so I'm just gonna go walking.
He just has to wait for the spell to wear off.
Yeah.
Well,
Just gonna
it's
go
that, or I
walking.
believe you're... Yeah, if you're spotted.
Nobody
So-
spotted me yet, so I'm still invisible, just looking through tents and searching for shit.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
trying
go
to be
ahead.
sort of quiet, but I don't really care about sneaking.
Let's roll against dexterity. On a 10 plus, you can search 10 of the tents. On a 7 to 9, you can search 3 before spotted.
It is.
7.
All right, let me pull this up real quick. Right, things.
More cock
Promising.
rings.
This was going to be...
If I get
That-
more cock rings, it would be hilarious.
All right,
They're
roll
just a cult of cock rings.
1d6 as you search the tents. 5. Interesting.
A minor magical trinket. All right.
Yeah. I'm looking at my thing and stuff. Fine.
Well, yeah.
Did it on the wrong screen, but that's fine. What do you
Yeah, I
find?
immediately. I found that it's a.
Nope, I'm not asking you what you find. Damn it.
Oh.
I'm not gonna, you're not gonna get that kind of power now.
I was just gonna pick like a magical bracelet or something.
Magical
Just...
cock ring to replace his existing cock ring.
That's still...
Gives him +1 to girth.
And...
+1 girth, +2 staying power.
Just you got a magical item. We'll figure out what it is once I have a little bit of time. As you exit out of the third tent, they spot you and begin charging in your direction.
Do I see that?
No, but Rohan, you do see that Kenshin has just sliced the hand off of the last remaining spearman still standing in front of the tent that the lady originally came from.
I put a knee on top of the dead body, or a foot up on the dead body, and I yell, "Bend knee, fool!" Try to get the dude's attention to see that I have slayed this guy.
Okay. You're trying to parlay with them. So roll your charisma, please.
Can that be a +1 for command? Is a parlay a command, or are they the same thing?
It's when you're trying to control one of my characters with leverage. Your leverage is either bend or die.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty much what's going on. Is either bend knee or he will kill you. So,
A 6. He's gonna
That's a failure.
duck.
So
He's gonna
I'll take
duck
that
in the
XP
turtle
point.
pit.
I'll bend knee, but you must tell your friend not to kill me.
Do as you wish.
You hear this, Kenshin. What do you do?
I just walk past the guard.
The guard slinks back into the tent. There's about 10 guards that are standing around the arena. The 5 guards have just spotted you, Edward. They're heading your direction. What do you do?
I'm sure they are.